everybody doing? Welcome to At the Table in SFC. Now, got some topics to talk about today. Got five topics for you guys. So y'all get ready. Grab you a drink. Grab coffee if you don't drink, tea, whatever. Now let me see if these work. I got me some cute little earphones. Test. No, I can't hear up in here. Test. Okay, no. These will not work. And I'm not putting on these bubble ones. Okay, so I don't need them, y'all, because I know you can hear me. Okay? So now, let's begin. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Y'all see this is At the Table in SFC. So this is my clipboard. This is our clipboard. And I got all of these topics for y'all. So, and I also have our dry erase board right here. So I will be showing you that as well. So now, let's get started. And I got my Niner Girl cup, my tumbler. Hope y'all is having a good day. I hope everybody is having a good day. Okay? So, it says Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday at the table in SFC. Okay? So I will be posting some things on here. Let me turn that way so I can see. And I'll be showing you as well. Okay, so the first topic is going to be sports. Now, I want y'all to list down below, comment down below, and let us know what your favorite sport is. What's your favorite sport? Okay? So mine is football. My favorite sport is football. I love to watch it. I wouldn't go out there and play it. I would not go out there and play it. I know some women, they don't have no problem with going out there and playing it, but I do, okay? I'm more of a girly girl, but I have a little, I know all about sports. I've been into sports. I learned about sports from a young age from my brother, okay? From my brother. And y'all will meet my brother. Those are you guys that don't know him. If you on here and don't know him, you'll meet him, okay? Now, so the first topic number 1 is sports. Now, we're going to talk about football, okay? Now, first off, I want to know, this is the first thing. I'm going to type it, I'm going to put it on here, write it on here. I'm so used to computers, I'm talking about I'm going to type it on here. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to talk about. At the bottom right there. Injuries. Now, why, fellas, can y'all tell me why so many players are getting injured lately? Like, a lot of them are getting injured. What is it? Is it in their diet? Is it, like them partying, drinking, or whatever? I don't know. I know that could affect you too. Like drinking, if you partying and everything, that can like bring your whole system down the day after or whatever. You feel tired or whatever. I got me a little cocktail, y'all. It's almost what? It's about 2:30 here in San Francisco right now, Wednesday afternoon. But I just want to know that one topic as far as sports, sports injuries, like football injuries. Why have there been so many? Like, I want to know that. I really want to know. Okay? I don't understand, like, why is it so often, opposed to, like, back in the day. I don't recall that many. Not at once. Like, you have 5 to, like about 6 to 8 players injured all at once on one team, so please tell me what's going on. Like, is it in the food? What are we doing wrong here, as far as now and the past, compared to the now and the past? What's going on? Okay, so I want to know that. Okay, so now also, I want to give y'all, let me see. So yes, I'm a diehard Niner fan. I said that my favorite sport is football. Y'all know I'm from San Francisco. Y'all see that Niner back there? That's a diamond art that we did back in 21. So we finished it. It took like damn near the whole 21 to do. That's some serious diamond art. And we got a Raiders that we working on. We not no Raiders fan, but whomever is interested in that Raiders, let us know. Okay? So, now I'm going to give you guys some news this week as far as the Niners. Now, I know tomorrow we play the Rams, okay? So we play the Rams, and let's see. We are 6-7 with our wins and losses. If you guys are not into sports, then 6-7 means wins and losses. Now, as far as the Rams, they are second place in the NFC West. Yes, I have looked up some stats, and I have did my research and everything. Plus, I watch ball with my husband. I watch ball with Mr. Hello. Yes. So the Rams are 7-6. So Niners are 6-7, and the Rams are 7-6. Okay, so hopefully we can, get that win tomorrow, and then we'll be 7-7. Hopefully we can get that win tomorrow and be 7-7. Okay. Now, the Rams are behind the Seattle Seahawks. They are 8-5. So the Rams are right behind the Seahawks. Okay. So I want to put something else on here. I like this board, y'all. I'm feeling this board. I can write stuff down. Y'all gonna see some stuff go across the screen too. Because I'm an engineer too, honey. I'm an engineer too. Okay? So I do a little something. And I'm going to have to find a charger for my MP3 player, because I got music that, I've been a rapper, and I mean a gangster rapper too, y'all. A gangster rapper. Okay? So that's what I've done in the past. I haven't been in the studio in a long time, but that's another thing that I want y'all to hear my music. I want y'all to hear it. So I'm gonna have to buy a charger. I lost my charger to the player, so I'm gonna have to buy another charger. So anyway, besides the music, now we still on football. We still on sports. Okay, we haven't gotten off sports. Now, I'm going to put this man's name up here, and y'all will see who we talking about next. Okay, so y'all see whose name that is. Yes, Kyle Shanahan. Now I'm gonna have to post this up so y'all can see it, like maybe on the side or whatever, or when myself and Mr. or whomever we have on the show. I want this board to be in the center of us, so I'm gonna have to center this board. Okay, so now, when I bring up Shanahan, now, he recently did a meeting on the team and everything. He spoke about the team and stuff. And about the upcoming game with the Rams tomorrow, right? So he says every week is a playoff game. Okay, so every week is a playoff game. So act like it. Play like it. Call the plays like it. Okay? Call the plays like it. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. You got some die-hard Niner fans out here. Okay? And we are not, some people may be like, I don't like that team no more because they're not playing the way they're supposed to play. No, excuse me. That wasn't supposed to come out. I'm sorry. If you are a die-hard fan like you say you are, then, hey, you gotta keep with your team. You gotta stick with your team, baby. This is my husband, y'all. He said I'm talking hella loud. Yeah. I didn't know. I'm pumped up, babe. I'm pumped up. Nah, I don't need no microphone. They can hear me. Hi, baby. Hey. My vet's right here, y'all. How was work? He came from work, y'all.
How y'all doing, man? I'm fresh off. I gotta go take these boots off, man.
I didn't know I was that loud, y'all.
Yeah, she's super loud. Y'all let her know how loud she is when y'all watch the video.
But you see who I'm talking about here. Now, whose name is up here? That's why I'm pumped up. Okay. Because this man ain't doing what the hell he's supposed to do. And I got a cocktail bag. Okay. So I got a cocktail, so Oh, okay.
In the microphone. You see it on. It's on, right? You see
what? Yeah, okay. But I don't want these bubble things. Babe, you gotta give me a microphone. Maybe that go on your head. It go around your head.
You gotta see how it sound, though.
I know how it sound, babe.
Are you sure your voice is on?
Yes. Okay. I'm good.
All right.
Okay. So, as I was saying about this character, okay, Shanahan, okay, so, but y'all know what? Y'all know who my favorite coach was that the Niners had? My favorite coach was Harbaugh. Harbaugh was my guy. Like, I love Harbaugh. I still do. Even though he left us, I still love Harbaugh. I love Harbaugh, man. He was one of the best coaches. I love him, man. He could coach his ass off, for real, for real. For real. And I hate that he, went on. I hate that. But, so, okay, Shanahan, right? Shanahan was asked if he would ask players to speak at the team meeting this week. And he said he's not superstitious, but a little stitious. So they may have to do it, is what he said. Yes. Now I say, now my opinion, I say yes. Let them talk. Let them talk, okay? That's how I feel. Let the guys talk. Let them talk. Okay, so now I'm going to turn the page. And we are going to get into some sports stats of the top team leaders. We're getting into the top team leaders, okay? So now, let's see. Let me put that here. Okay, now I ain't gonna write none of this down. And y'all gonna know why I'm not writing none of this down in a second. Okay? Now, I'm gonna start off with passing yards. Now, when it comes to passing yards, Joe Burrow of the Bengals, he's leading with 3,706 passing yards. Okay? Big props to him. I give props to all the players that, they're doing good and everything. You're not on the Niners, but hey, Okay, so now passer rating is next. Lamar Jackson of the Ravens is leading with a 116.3 rating. And Detroit is in second place. And I didn't say what was second place for passing yards. Seattle is in second place. Okay? So now, on to rushing yards. Saquon Barkley of the Eagles is leading with 1,623 yards. Okay, so that's real good. Big props to Saquon. Big props. The Ravens are in second place. Okay. Now on to the sacks. Trey Hendrickson of the Bengals, he's leading with 12 and a half sacks. So that's great. That's great. And Denver is in second place. Second place. And okay, so now the interceptions. Now Kirby Joseph of Detroit, he has 7 interceptions so far. 7 interceptions so far. Green Bay is in second place. That's pretty good. Go Kirby. Kirby is doing good. Detroit, they're doing good, period. They're doing good, period. Period. Okay. Now, so that's all the stats of top team leaders. You know, I give big props. Now y'all see, you see why I didn't add nothing right here when it comes to the top team leaders. When I saw those top team leaders, I'm looking up and down, up and down. The Niners are not, they're not on that list. They're not on none of those, you know, when it comes to rushing yards, passing yards. You got to get your shit together. Get your shit together. Please, Niners, please. You got not die-hard fans like myself. Die-hard fans like myself. I've been a die-hard fan since I was a little girl. And y'all want to know who I had a crush on? I had a crush on Roger Craig. Roger Craig was my crush. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I had to stop for a minute, but I'm back on it. So yeah. So when it came to Roger Craig, man, that was the guy right there. Okay, so the next thing I'm talking about today is, now y'all see what that say? Fashion. Fashion is the next topic. Okay, so, and first off, I want to tell you what my favorite fashion brand, is. Louis Vuitton is number 1 and Gucci number 2. Okay? So I'm going to give you guys some little top fashion brands of the year. Okay? Now, y'all, number one is Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is the top fashion with $32.2 billion. So they are the most valuable apparel brand in the world. Okay? Now, so number 1, Louis Vuitton. Number 2, Nike. Nike is number 2. Number 3 is Chanel. Chanel. Now, I'm cool with Chanel, but I like Gucci better than Chanel. And Louis Vuitton is over everything to me. Hermes. Hermes is number 4. Now, the top brand for men right now is Nike. Nike is the top brand for men. And you would think that when it came to women, the top brand would be Juicy Couture, because in the morning, in the morning time, you guys, I like to watch shopping hauls. So I watch shopping hauls, and I do shopping hauls. We do shopping hauls, quite a bit from time to time, you know, on YouTube. So on YouTube in the morning, I like to watch shopping hauls. So it's so crazy how a lot of us ladies are into Juicy Couture. Now, I haven't been like really that big on Juicy, okay? Not that big. I mean, I like it and I have it, and I've had other things in the past that was Juicy, but I'm not like to where I'm like, oh, I gotta have it. It's my favorite thing. I gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about that. But folks love it, and they do shopping hauls, and they have all the Juicy Couture purses, and just all kind of things Juicy Couture, sweatsuits and all that. So let's see. I wanted to show you guys my Louis Vuitton purse that I've been carrying right now as we speak lately. But I left it. It's up. It's in the building. But I left it, and I'm not going to get it, y'all. So just know that I love my bag. I love my bag. Maybe I'll take a picture of it, and then I can attach it to this video. I can show you like that. Okay, so and it's a large purse. That's what I do have to add. It's I don't like the small ones. I like to carry large purses, just for reference. Now, the top brand for women to wear. Now, I don't know why this is, because it's not top to me, but they are comfortable, and it's Skechers. Skechers are the top brand for women this year, and it's Old Navy is second. Old Navy is second. And I didn't tell you guys what was second for men. Second for men is Levi's. So first for men is Nikes, and then second Levi's. Okay. Okay. So fashion. So we done with fashion. So that's the fashion. Okay. So with all this fashion, it makes you want to go out and shop, right? It makes you want to just have a ball, right? Just have a ball and shop and get whatever you want. And we may see some things that we love in the store and everything, right? Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to tell you guys about are, let me write it. Now, what does that say? Top jobs. Yes, top jobs. Okay, in order to purchase all this fashion, to just be into it, you look good, you want to look good, you want to feel good, you want to feel good for yourself and look good for yourself, or you trying to impress somebody. I don't know what the case may be, but I say that to say the top jobs right now as we speak. Okay, now I'm speaking about with a degree, jobs with a degree right now. The number one top one with a rating by 46%. Practitioner. Nurse practitioner. That's number one right now. And I think about my sister when it comes to that. She's more like a traveling nurse or whatever, but I always think about her when it comes to that, because they make really good money. And my sister, I want her on the podcast. I want her on our show real soon. I told her when she comes back to San Francisco, because she lives in Florida and she's traveling all over the world constantly. So right now she's not able to be on a podcast, but she's older than me, and hey, she got her shit together, y'all. She is one of the top hustlers that I know. The top hustlers that I know. She got it going on, y'all. For real. Okay, the second top job is financial manager. Okay, when it comes to financial manager, hey, you always want somebody to manage your finances, especially when, you make it big and everything. You don't have time to be like, oh, okay, you got like 10 bank accounts, right? And you like, oh, okay, what's in this account? Can I use this one? I got to use this card or whatever. You don't have time for that. You don't have time. So you need someone to manage your finances. So that is a top one, and I agree that, hey, everybody needs it. Everybody has to have it. Okay, now as far as Forbes, the highest paying is legal. Now the legal industry, it stays booming. It stays booming. Stays booming. Okay, because there's so many legal issues going on in the world as we speak. There's probably, man, a million issues going on all over the world. Okay, so that's number one. And then computers. Now, back in the past, you did not need a computer. Didn't nobody know what a computer was or anything like that. But you have to be computer savvy right now. Cell phone, all of that. You got to know what you're doing. You got to definitely know what you're doing. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go on to the highest paying without a degree. Okay. Now that's the airline. That's the airline industry. Commercial pilot. If you want to be a pilot, you don't need a degree for commercial pilot, airline pilot. The second is security analyst. Security analyst. Okay. So if you want to get into that, hey, you don't need a degree. You can buy all the fashion you want with these types of jobs, okay? With a degree, if you want to go back to school, or if you don't plan on going back to school without a degree, there's so many. There's so many that you can do, okay? Let's see. Now, I'm going to write on the board. This is the last topic, okay? This is the last topic that I'm going to talk about. Now, I'm going to write it on the board. These are very, very important and very, very good information to have. Now, this is all great information that I'm giving to you, and I'm going to list what I'm about to write. I'm about to list a whole lot in the description box down below. So when you finish watching this video, if you're interested in all these, okay, let me write it first. Okay. If you're interested in side gigs, okay? Now, when I say side gigs, I'm speaking about like jobs on an app, jobs that are on an app, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys a few. But before I give you guys a few, I want to tell you what app I'm currently using at the time. At the time, I'm using and I'm working on their INSTAWORK. I don't know if you follow our main channel, Mr. and Mrs. Lady, here on YouTube, then you'll see I just posted what I did as far as this app called INSTAWORK. INSTAWORK, I've been working for the hotels, okay? I've been working for the hotels, doing, just shifts. They list shifts on there of what you can pick up, whatever type of background you want to do. They have like office jobs on there, hospitality, hotels, what else? Warehouse. It's just all type of stuff on there, okay? So that's the number one app to me right now is INSTAWORK. And you can make a lot of money on there. I know if you work, these jobs I've been doing are W-2. and I've been making good money. It pays really good. But the W-2 jobs, you don't get paid like, right away, like the other ones. You get paid, quicker. But with the W-2 jobs, you get paid, I think it's like 3 to 5 days, which is not bad either, but it's real good. It's real good to do. If you want just like some side money, side gig work, that's the one. Okay, so they have these are websites. Testerup.com. Let me put this right here. These are websites. So I'm gonna list these down below too when I end this podcast video with you guys. Okay, so testerup.com. It says you could earn $800 at home, working from home, so remote jobs. So testerup.com, and then there's another one called freecash.com. You can make up to 1,370 with that one. And you're doing online tasks. You are doing online tasks, so you pick and choose what you want to do. Okay, so then you also have topremotejob.com. Okay, and that's another one that's a website. You earn up to $200 per day. Work from home, immediate start. Remote jobs, no experience required. So they don't require any experience. Okay. So now back to the apps. So these are the best apps to make money. Now, Uber Eats was first on the list. Uber Eats, okay? Or you can do regular Uber, drive people around or whatever, ride, share type thing. Now this is just a story about a guy. He said his friend made money with Uber Eats and DoorDash after college by delivering on his bike. So he did both of those apps after college on his bike, DoorDash and Uber Eats. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. If ain't nobody hiring you at the time or whatever, you ain't got no regular, 9 to 5 or whatever, no type of trade or whatever, that's good to get into. Okay, and then there's all kind like ShareTown, Care.com, DoorDash, Instacart, that's another good one. Clio, Amazon Flex, there's one called Neighbor, Steady, Rover, if you want to dog sit, or if you want to do dog walking, walk the dogs, or dog sitting, pet sitting. TaskRabbit, now that's one I'm familiar with. I used to be on TaskRabbit too. In the past, prior to the pandemic, I was on there. Handy, I know Mr. did that one, so that's another good one. It's all kinds of apps where you can make money. And going back to fashion, if you like, oh man, I like all of that, what she talking about, but I can't afford it. I got this, and that going on, and these bills I got to pay. But if you want to just work on the side, hey, you can do it. It's all these apps. And there is 31 that I have listed for you guys, and I'm going to include them in the description box down below. All 31 apps. I'm going to list them in the description box. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to wrap this thing up. I'm going to wrap this show up. Now, this is episode number 6, and I'm so grateful, so thankful to have you guys. And, man, we enjoy you guys. Each show, we are determined to get this information out here about how we feel just from our point of view and what things are going on in the world, everything, So we are so happy to get this information out to you, okay? And we want this podcast to grow, have all kind of guests on here. I got to get in touch with a few people. I know Friday We got Pop coming on. I believe that's what Mr. said. We got Pop coming on Friday. Um, and then I spoke to some ladies that I'm going to be doing a Q&A with. So that would be probably after the holidays for the ladies. One lady may be before the holiday, or maybe two, up to two, maybe before the holiday. And I know a lot of people have a lot going on, so that's fine. They want to be on, then they're gonna call and schedule. We can schedule, when to come on. Okay. So I want to thank y'all for coming on and hearing me out. And I hope that these topics were beneficial to you. Pass them on, share them with others. Thumbs up this podcast, please. Subscribe if you are not already. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to have some fun things going on. We got a lot of topics to share with you guys and just give our opinion. And guess what? We want to know your opinion as well. We want to know your opinion as well, okay? So make sure y'all stick with us, all right? Place your notifications on so then you can know when we come on next time, all right? All right, so take care and have a great Wednesday.